The Taliban is active in Pakistan, watching out for the moral fiber, the moral health of the community, and the latest scourge that's preying on the morals of Pakistan, tight pants and other tight clothes. On men, specifically. I don't think you were expecting that little twisty twist at the end. Apparently they already dealt with the problem of women wearing the tight pants and the tight shirts with no bras or whatever, and now they're moving on to the men. Specifically in Waziristan, one of the areas along the border with Afghanistan, it's one of the tribal areas. And so we have a quote, this is from a pamphlet that's being distributed at some of the stores, because they're not just targeting individuals, they're targeting the people selling them. A pamphlet said, "All such clothes which are of a thin material and which do not properly cover men's bodies are un-Islamic and against Pashtun culture." And furthermore, it went on to warn that any shopkeeper found selling such items will be charged a fine of 5,000 rupees, which is roughly equivalent to $50, and will also see his shop closed for at least 5 days. As I said earlier, they've apparently already dealt with the problem with women. Now they're moving on to men. And that's what we should expect. Because when these people become emboldened by the fact that they can crack down on women who are an easier target in these traditional societies, yeah, inevitably they're going to move to the men. And they're going to ban the clothing, and they're going to ban the sorts of headwear that you can wear, and whether or not you can dance, and whether or not you can sing. That's what the Taliban does. That's what fundamentalist religion does. When they gain power, they exercise that power. And it tends to go in irrational directions like how tight your pants are, and whether or not you're showing off your junk, and things like that. And to move this back to the American context, that's why people like me and other people on the left are so worried about the encroaching, creeping, growing power of fundamentalist Christianity. Yeah, they're not banning the tight pants today, but they're trying to gain power. And they have banned some clothing, by the way. I mean, in terms of the banning, there are the laws against sagging pants and things like that. Now, that's not necessarily strictly fundamentalist Christianity, but let's not pretend that we don't enforce dress codes here in America. Even in New York, where women are legally allowed to walk around topless, they get arrested for it. And so we are trying to control how people dress. Furthermore, there is a huge population in America that loves to blame women who are raped, for how they were dressed. Again, mixing morality and clothing. So look, this is just in Waziristan now, but I'm worried about this sort of thing happening in America. I think we need to stop it where it tries to advance in both locations. This is progress against people who are living with a 6th century point of view. We need to win, and not just to protect our pants, but to protect much more vital, much more central rights that they would like to take away.